Hello everyone, we are from MGM4273 International Marketing Group 1. For our group, we will do Kazakhstan and our consumer product is banana milk. My name is Mado, my magic number is 199550. Today I will talk about the biography history about Kazakhstan. Firstly, I will introduce the background of Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan lies in the heart of Eurasia. It is at the crossroads of social, economic, and cultural exchanges among ancient civilizations and nations of the world. In its present territory, there were many ancient countries with unique control in different historic periods. For early Kazakhstan, at the earliest, from the 1st to the 8th centuries, Turkish-speaking tribes and Mongol tribes invaded and settled in what is now Kazakhstan and Central Asia. In the 8th century, Arab invaders introduced Islam. From 1868 to 1916, thousands of Russian and Ukrainian persons were resettled on Kazakh land. The first industry enterprise was established. For 1920, Kazakhstan becomes an autonomous republic of the Soviet Union. It was not called the Kyrgyz Autonomous Province until 1925 to distinguish its people from the Cossacks. For independent Kazakhstan, in 1990, the Supreme Soviet elected Nursultan Nazarbayev as the first president of Kazakhstan. On October 25, Kazakhstan declared sovereignty. In December 1991, Nursultan Nazarbayev won the undisputed presidential election. Kazakhstan declared independence from the Soviet Union and joined the Commonwealth of Independent States. In 1995, Kazakhstan and Russia signed the Economic and Military Cooperation Treaty, achieved non-nuclear status. President Nazarbayev's term of office was extended to December 2000, and the new constitution was passed in a referendum. On March 20, 2019, the Parliament of Kazakhstan passed a constitutional amendment to change the name of the capital Astana to Nur-Sultan. That's all for my part. Now I will pass to my partner Lukman. Thank you.
Thank you, and hi, my name is Lokman Hakim Mansur, and my metric number is 193532. So I will explain about Kazakhstan geography. The location of Kazakhstan is in the southern Asia between Russia and Uzbekistan, the bordering of Caspian Sea and the Aral Sea, with the total area of 2,717,300 square kilometer. Kazakhstan share boundaries with Russia on the northern and west, China on the east, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan on the south, and the Caspian Sea on the west. Kazakhstan boundaries length of 12,012 km. Its capital city is Astana, located in northern central part of the country. Okay, for topography, the topography of Kazakhstan is varied. There are three mountain regions: the Altai Shan in the northwest, and Tian Shan in the southwest, and the Ural Mountain in northwest. In the central of the country are vast stretch of the desert and steppe, which is steppe means arid grassy plain. Most of the country is desert, semi-desert or steppe. Okay, the highest point of the country is Shantangiri Shingi at a peak 6,398 meter. in the Tian Shan. The lowest point is Papadina County, which is located in southwest region known as Karagi Depression, and the dips to 132 meter below the sea level. The Irtysh River near the northeast border is the longest river passed through Kazakhstan. It has length of 4,441 km, and the largest inland lake completely within the border of country is Lake Balkhash with an area of 18,200 square kilometer. It is the 15th largest in the world. Okay, for cities, there are 87 cities are located in Kazakhstan with 9 major cities. Nur Sultan, known as Astana between 1998 and 2019, is the capital city and is located at the bank of Ishim River in the country northern part. With population over 1 million inhabitants, it is the second largest city of Kazakhstan. Almaty, located in the mountain region of southern Kazakhstan, is the largest city in the country with a population of over 2 million inhabitants. Almaty is the major commercial cultural center as well of the most populous and cosmopolitan city of Kazakhstan. Okay, this is the major cities that I said, 9 major cities and its population. We can see Almaty almost 2 million and Astana exceeded Nur Sultan, also known as Astana, exceeded 1 million, and Shymkent also 1 million. The others is half, like Karaganda is 500,000, and the others is over 300,000 of population. Okay, for border crossing, in Kazakhstan there are several ways of border crossing, which is for Kazakhstan China there are 5 border crossing stations, and Kazakhstan Kyrgyzstan has 7 border crossing stations, and Kazakhstan Uzbekistan has 6 border crossing stations. Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan has 1 border crossing, which is Termi Baba, that are closed since 2018 and supposed to be temporary, however remain closed since then. Kazakhstan Russia has 13 station border crossing. Okay, for the port, the seaport, Kazakhstan has 2, which is at the Caspian Sea, Aktau and Atirau. For river port, Oskmen, Pavlodar and Semey. And for the airport, Kazakhstan has a total of 97 airports reported in 2019. However, the map shows only the most biggest airport in Kazakhstan. Okay, for transportation, there are 3 methods of transportation, which is train. Railway provide 68% of all cargo and passenger traffic to over 57% of the country, or railway lines, which is 4,000 km, is electrified in 2012. Metro is only available in Almaty. It's only a metro station with 1 line, which is 11 km with 9 stations, and rapid transit and tram system has in Almaty, Nur Sultan, which is Astana, Oskmen, Pavlodar and Temirtau. For climate and season, Kazakhstan has a combination of different climates. The southern part has the coldest desert climate, which is slowly turns into warm steppe climate. The northern part of Kazakhstan has to do with the different type of continental climates. Winter in Kazakhstan are cool to sometimes it's very cold. In the southern part, Kazakhstan, temperature in January between -2 and -10 degrees Celsius. Northern Kazakhstan and East Kazakhstan are freezing in winter, with average temperature between 15 and -22 degrees Celsius. During the night, the temperature can even drop to -30 Celsius and as low as -40 Celsius. In summer, the temperature average is the most than 30 degrees Celsius. However, the temperature vary depending within region. In spring, which is April to June, or autumn, in September to October, the temperature are mild and pleasant. This is the example of the climate over there. I took Astana for the example. Okay, so that's all for me. Thank you. I will pass to the next presenter.
My name is Abdul Latif bin Kamal Lashi. Matric number 199717. Let's continue our topic, which is demographic. In 2020, population in Kazakhstan estimate at 80 million people. The people of Kazakhstan is various by the ethical compound. Representative of the 130 nationalities live only in Kazakhstan. The local ethnics, which is Kazakhs, make the largest part of the population, which is 58.9%, while the Russia has 25.9% and Ukraine has 2.9%. Uzbek, which is 2.8%. Uhud, Tatar and German have a same percentage, which is 1.5% each, and another group which is 4.3%. Actually, there are more than 100 ethnic groups living in peace in Kazakhstan. Next, most of them were Muslim, which is 70.2% were Muslim, and Christian, which is 26.2%, mainly from Russian Orthodox, and others, which is 0.2%, atheists 2.8%, and unspecific, which is 0.5%. Our population density in Kazakhstan, which is 7 per kilometer square in total land area, which is 2.6 million kilometer per square, which is 55.7% of the population is stay in urban area. People who stay in urban, which is 10.8 million people. And also age and gender structure, which is 0 to 40 years old, has 26.1%, which is male has 22.4 million and female has 2.5 million. And next, which is 50 to 34 years old, which has 12.97%, which is in male they have 1.2 million people, and female has 1.2 million. And next, 25 to 55 years old has 42.23%, which is most of them came with this generation, which is male has 3.9 million, and female has 4.1 million, and the seniors, which is 55 to 64 years old, has 10.25%, which is 8,000 in male and 1 million in female. And over than that has 88.43%, which is in male they has 5,000 and female has 1 million. Okay, that's all for my point. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Zhang Boyu and my metric number is 201504. And today I will illustrate the economic data of Kazakhstan. Okay, let's begin. And I want to know first that all the units I use in my presentation is carrying US dollars. First, I want to show the GDP and the GNI figures and the trends. But because the trends are very similar, so I will conclude them later. I will first show the show the figures and the data. Okay, the GDP of Kazakhstan at 2019 is $181.666 billion, and the GDP per capita of Kazakhstan at 2019 is $9,812.39, and the JNI at 2019 is $163.361 billion. The GNI per capita at 2019 is $8,820. And from these figures, we can find the trend that GDP, GNI, GDP per capita, GNI per capita, they all begin to increase after 2000 and reach the highest point at 2014. After 2014, they decrease until 2016. After 2016, they remain increase. And from the trends, we can see that Kazakhstan has a well-developing economic condition, and the well-developing economic condition is good for almost all products to entry because it means there is a developing market and it's easily to entry and to gain profits. Okay, second, I want to show the Kazakhstan's household income per capita. The data of 2019 is $3,272.831, and the trend we can see it increase after 2009, decrease after 2013, and remain increase after 2016. There is currently there is a increasing trend, and the income inequality of Kazakhstan. This figure shows that the gap between poor and rich in Kazakhstan is closing. The Gini index change also proves that. The Gini index decreased after 2005, and reached 27.8% at 2018. The gap they all means that the gap between poor and rich is closing, and is a good thing. So the gap is closing means that more and more people can afford for our products. After, I also get the growth rate of sectors of the national economy of Kazakhstan. The agriculture, forestry, and fisheries increased about 103.1%. And the industry also increased. It means that we can find the appropriate factories and find the appropriate labor to produce our products. The transport and warehousing is increasing too. It means that we can easily transport our supply and we can easily distribute our products to different places to sell them. Okay, and last I want to show the distribution of food expenses is using the Western food types model. We can see the milk accounts for 4.4%. It seems small, but in fact, because it's the expenses distribution and the milk is not expensive, so in fact it accounts for a lot of percent. It means there is a big milk consuming market waiting for us to entrain. Okay, that's all for my part. My partners will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Jambu. So my name is Muhammad Rizaljan Rizalri and my license number is 202227. So for my part is standard of living in Kazakhstan. So percent of household with access to the pipe water in 2010, Kazakhstan urban population is 90% covered by pipe water on premise, while only 28% of the rural people has access to the pipe water. About 20% of the rural population in Kazakhstan actually have the same level of the pipe water coverage as Sub-Saharan Africa. The same survey showed that 82.2% of the rural population had toilet outside the home and 7.5% inside the home, and last 0.3% did not have access to the toilet. And for the electricity, in 2015 until 2020, there is 100%. For example, in 2016, the electricity generation in Kazakhstan was 61.6 billion kilowatt. About 70% of the total generation come from coal, 10.6% come from gas, 4.9% from oil, and 15.6% from hydropower. And as we know, Kazakhstan is rich in rivers of fossil fuel. So the percentage of the population using solid fuel as a cooking energy, such as charcoal, coal, rock waste, dung, and wood. National population, there is 11.6%, urban population 5.5%, rural population 25.2%. And for the public transport, railway transport is the main mode of transport in Kazakhstan, which is in 2012, there is 90% decrease to 2015, 70%. Auto transport account for a significant share of freight traffic. There is 20.8% in 2010 compared to 10% in the 1960 and more than 90% of passenger traffic. So for population in Kazakhstan that have on a car, 251 per 100 population in 2015, and then total number hospital in Kazakhstan was 972 in 2001, which an increase to 1,215 in 2005. A substantial decrease to the level of 1,130 took place in 2010, which is further decreased to 169 in 2011. And for hospital bed in Kazakhstan gradually decreased and reached a minimum of 69.9 per to 10,000. Sorry, 90.9 per 10,000 population in 2001. Over the following 10 years, provision with hospital bed was 77.2 and 70.6 per 10,000 population in 2005 and 2011 respectively. And for the doctor population in 2014, there is 3.98 per 1,000, and nurse and midwife in 2014, there is 7.2 per 100 population. So that's all for me, and that's all for our group. Thank you.